Well, hello, good evening, good evening. This is your boy Ron Pratt, the president of the Team Trail Bassin Association. Well, everybody, I hope you had a great weekend and enjoying the weather. And also on this gorgeous Monday afternoon here in Las Vegas, 80-degree weather. Oh, the spring is getting ready to come on in. The weather is getting nice. Matter of fact, tomorrow it's going to be almost 90 degrees here in Las Vegas. You know, we loving it here, warming up. I know some of the other part of the countries may have been a little cool, but that's the way it is. You know how it goes. But yes, anyway, we're here tonight and we're here to talk about the 2025 BAFL tournament coming up here April 5th through the 12th. So today we want to talk about the rules and regulations and the things you need to know for this up and coming tournament. Just want to let you know, again, signups are going on right now to become a BAFL member. And all you have to do is go to my website at teamtrailbass.com/anglers1.shop. Excuse me, that was the wrong one. Again, let me change that. But if you want to go get some clothing, you can go there. But anyway, you want to go to teamtrailbass.com, go to the menu, click on Black Anglers Fishing League. And when you click on that link, that'll take you to that page. And if you go down to the bottom of the page, it will give you a link to PayPal where you can join and become a member. And once you become a member of the BAFL, you will receive your own personal membership card, which has 25, anywhere from 15 to 25% off on our website on merchandise. And also the first 5 will receive a blue t-shirt with this logo on it. Let me show it to you. But it's going to come this color blue. See it there? It's all nice and packed up, ready for someone to get. These will be going to the first 5 anglers that join the BAFL, and after that, all other anglers will receive a white t-shirt along with their, again, membership card. See that? Yeah, you can see that pretty good. Okay. So now let's get with the business at hand. So, now, again, I want to go back over this. So if anybody want to know, the BAFL, Black Anglers Fishing League, was created with Black anglers in mind. But it's not exclusive to Black anglers. Anyone who wishes to fish in this particular league can. But it was designed because Black anglers fish a variety of species, and I decided what I wanted to do is add 3 species to this type of tournament. And those three species will be bass, catfish, and crappie or bluegill, any sunfish. So that's why, but again, it's not exclusive to black anglers, but it is a black anglers league. Now, there's going to be a total of, excuse me, 7 tournaments plus the championship. So total in all, there will be 8 tournaments in all. And that will be starting here as of April 5th. And the last tournament will be in November 15th. And that's for the championship. That's when that last tournament will be. So you'll have 7 days of tournaments, plus you'll have the championship. Now, I want you to know also, this tournament is going to be based on a point system. So, in other words, you're going to have the Angler of the Year and a point system. The point system is, the goal is to reach 700, excuse me, I'm sorry. I just had that written down. Let me go. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is 785 points. That's the goal. Now I know everybody is not going to reach that, and but the angler that is closest to the 785 points will get Angler of the Year. Any angler that wins a tournament will automatically go to the championship. Also, what else I got here? Also, yes, you must have the Fish Donkey app in order to fish this tournament. So on my website, if you go to the teamtrailbass.com website and you look in tournaments, you will find an app for your Android or for your iPhone that you can download straight from my website. So it'd be best if you go to the website and you want to download the app, is to use your phone so you can download the app to your phone. Again, there is apps on there for your iPhone or your Android. Also, this first tournament is going to consist of bass and catfish. Now, the bass is going to be the primary species, and the catfish is going to be the secondary. So that's going to be the bonus fish. Now, I suggest on the catfish, there is a slotted limit. It must be up to 30 inches. Anything past that will be disqualified. So anywhere up to 30 inches is a legal cat. So I would suggest don't weigh in that cat right away if you think you can catch something bigger. Or you can put up as many fish as you want, and we'll take the biggest cat and eliminate the rest. That's up to you. Now, another thing, when you're fishing an online tournament, you can fish any lake or pond, but it must be, and let me iterate, it must be a public, accessible lake or pond where anybody can fish. There cannot be any private ponds, private lakes. It's got to be where everybody can go and fish if they wish to fish. Okay, and okay. Now, in these tournaments, like I said, this first tournament is going to be bass and a catfish. Now, a lot of these tournaments will be two species fish, where, like in this case, you have the fish, the main fish is your bass, and your bonus fish is your catfish. Well, the next tournament that might flip. It might be a catfish as your primary fish and crappie as your secondary fish, and so on. But also, there will be tournaments along the way where you will only fish for one species. And the way why I designed it this way is to challenge the anglers out there, to challenge your skills. Uh, Everybody's going to have the chance to fish their strengths during each tournament. Some will do better than others. So this shows who the real anglers out there and who can really bring them in, be it catfish, crappie, bass, it doesn't matter. So look forward to that. I'm making this a very challenging. This is more of an elite type of league. So it's going to really test your skills out there. So now let's get into the rules. You got a basic idea what it's about. It's not exclusive to just black anglers, but it was designed with black anglers in mind. Remember that. And also the possibility that you'll be fishing for two species at a tournament or one species. All depends on the tournament. So now to the rules. Again, like I said earlier, you must fish on a public accessible lake or pond. No private lakes, no private ponds. Only authorized bump boards are used in our tournaments. So I'm going to show you one of the tournaments that we really specify is this one. This one I got from Fish Donkey off their website. And this was at the time that I got this. You see all the numbers, all these. This is all, I cut all this in to give you a mark. And why we ask you to use this board, and you can get these at Bass Pro Shop, Cabela's, Tackle Warehouse, if you order them, even through Fish Donkey, you can also order this also. They're not that expensive. But we prefer use this, and why is because in order for us to see where the fish tail lines up on the board. So we suggest that you use this one. Now I'm going to go ahead and say you can use this one if you want to. This board, just got a bump in on it right here. But the thing of it is, it may be hard to see. So what you're going to have to do is make sure that we can see that fish. So those are the two bump boards. But the yellow one that I showed you first is the one that's preferred. Now on baits, I found that being an issue at one time. So in my tournaments, there are no bait restrictions. We know when you fish for bass or even panfish, you can use artificial, but I'm not putting any restriction on that, especially when we're fishing for catfish. So there'll be no bait restrictions on your bait on the fish that you catch. Just make sure you're not throwing treble hooks out there, big gaffing hooks. No, we're not. We'll be gaffing. No netting. Far as if a fish swim by and you net it, it's got to be caught on a lure, on a hook, reel. As far as where you can fish, you don't have to be in a boat. It's not necessary. This is an online tournament. You don't have to be on a boat. You can fish from the shore. You can fish from a bridge, wherever you feel comfortable fishing. Be my guest. Okay. These are three things you're going to have to do during your weigh-in. Oh, I'm sorry. Another thing I forgot. During the tournaments, you must use your BAL, I can't even talk today, BAFL membership card, and we will be sending out a code each day for each tournament. So you must make sure when you take a picture of your fish on your bumper board, I'm going to tell you how that all works. But on your bumper board, you must make sure you have your ID card and the code for that day's tournament. Now, I'm going to give some advice. If you have a partner, and we don't care if you have a partner in this tournament, and you both want to be in a picture, what I suggest you do, both of you, show your ID card so we know that both of you are members. So crazy trying to show that. Make sure you got your ID card so both of you can be recognized and both be in a picture. So what I'm going to tell, and what I mean by that is this. What you're going to have to do, there's three things you must do when you catch this fish. First of all, you're going to take a profile picture. So when you catch the fish, you're going to bring them up here and do your profile. And that's why I said both of you, because the app will recognize only the person who signed up for the tournament. And you will be like, if you were in a boat, you would be the boater, and the other one would be your secondary angler. Okay, so, or your co-angler. So that's how it works. So if you both want to be in the picture, make sure that both of you take the picture at the same time, because if you tell the non-boater, well, go ahead and weigh this fish in, the app is going to reject you and say, this is not the guy. I'm going to get a message back saying, who is this guy? He didn't sign up for it. So make sure always that the guy who signed up for the tournament, what's up, LD? Sign up for the tournament is in the picture. Second of all, what you're going to do, like I said, with this bump board, you're going to put your fish on that bump board, and you're going to take a photo. You're going to take a photo of your fish. Again, on that fish, you must have your ID card and a code that will be sent to you each day of the tournament. And lastly, but not, you must do a video. It must be a release video in order that we know that you caught the fish and released it. This helps prevent any cheating going on. So we know that that fish has been caught by you. It showed both your card that you're in the tournament. And trust me, guys, in order to fish this tournament, you must be a member. No exceptions. If you're not a member, you won't be allowed to fish this tournament. Okay, and again, like I said, you must show a video of you releasing that fish. Do all those three things will get your fish qualified. If you miss out on any one of those things that I mentioned earlier, your fish will be DQ'd. Okay, now when it comes to regulations, we all know, make sure that you have a fishing license for one. Two, make sure no matter what body of water that you're on, that you follow the rules and regulations of that body of water, the state, the fishery, wherever you may be. Make sure you stay within the guidelines. Again, this is this particular tournament will be a multi-species. There will be 2 species in this particular tournament, and you will find more of these multi-species in some of the other tournaments This particular tournament again will be bass and catfish, with bass being the primary species, with catfish being the bonus. Okay, now for a 7-day tournament, this is how it's going to work. Excuse me. This is how it's going to work. The tournament on the 5th will start at 6 a.m. and it will not end until the 12th at 3 p.m. That's Pacific daylight savings time, those hours. So you have plenty of time. You can fish night, day, afternoon, in between that, whatever floats your boat. Welcome to do that. So that gives you plenty of time to catch fish, to be in the tournament, get a strategy going, because this is going to be a strategic type of tournament. You're going to have to use some thought process, some ingenuity, some smarts. It's really going to challenge your skills as an angler. Trust me. And also on that one fish, only on the one fish, the catfish, we're limiting it to its cutoff. It's been slotted to 30 inches. So this board goes up to, see if you can see it. There you go. 30 inches. Anything past the 30 inches will not qualify. So that particular fish will be the bonus fish. So I suggest, again, take your time. If you're fishing for that bonus fish, as a matter of fact, that bonus fish is an extra 5 points. So you definitely want to get those bonus fish. Again, like I said, it's going to test your skills as anglers. And another thing I want to talk about, ties. You never know. Ties can happen. So what we decided to do, if there is a tie at the end of the tournament between two anglers as far as placement, what we will do is look at both times that the fish crossed over the imaginary line and it's been landed. We will look at who got their fish across it. That person will then be placed, and the next person in that tie will go underneath. So that's how we will figure out breaking any ties that might happen in the point system. So that's about all I have now for that. That's all in a nutshell. That's how it's going to work. Everything that I talked about is on the app, all the rules, regulations, how the tournament works. Also on the app, on that Fish Donkey app, you can it allows you to practice, so you get an idea on how it works prior to the tournament. Just like if you go out on an open lake and practice for a live weigh-in tournament, works the same way. This way, you're able to go on, check out your virtual live well that you have, as far as storing your fish in, and how all that works. Another thing, if you get in an area like I have on Lake Mead, sometimes it's hard to use my phone, it's hard to get a signal. Even if you were to weigh in your fish online and you don't get an instant result, don't worry. The app will hold that for you and download it when an open spot comes over. You can get a stronger signal. So that's something you won't have to worry about. Your fish won't be missed. Every fish will be counted. Well, guys, that's all I have for tonight. I thought it was going to last a bit longer. If there's anybody have any questions, if you want to chat, anything about this tournament, I'm really excited about the first BAFL, Black Anglers Fishing League, online. Again, you must have the Fish Donkey app. You can go to my app. You can go to my website at teamtrailbass.com and go to tournaments, and you will find that app for your Android or iPhone that you can download. Okay, and for membership, for as a member for the BAFL, you will do that on my website. Anything else, as far as fishing the tournaments and signing up for the tournament itself, you must do on the app. One of the things for the BAFL you're going to be looking for is this logo right here. When you see that logo, that's for a particular tournament on Fish Donkey. So you look for that particular logo, and that will let you know what tournament is going on. Again, we have 7 tournaments happening this year, plus the championship, what makes 8. Angler of the Year. We hope to give great payouts and great prizes. Let you know um, it will take 5 anglers to do a tournament. If I don't get at least 5 anglers to fish this tournament, then I will have to cancel it because it's, just by yourself or a couple of guys. Sure, fun out on the water by yourself, but this is not this type of tournament. This is for participating people who really love the sport of fishing, who loves to participate, who's ready for a greater challenge in fishing, something that's different. And really, it's not far as online fishing, but on this platform, it's a great platform. I know other people that are using this platform, and not particularly Fish Donkey, but other like Fishing X, I believe it's called. They're using that app. Also, there's several apps out there that people are doing online tournaments. So I hope you participate. Again, you have to be a member. The first 5 that sign up will get one of these T-shirts like I showed you here with the logo on it, but only in blue. This is a darker blue, but a lighter blue. And why? Because blue is my favorite color. And I'm giving that to the first 5. And I've already got 1 sign up, so there's 4 left. And also, you get your own membership card. Try to get the light. I know it's kind of hard. Get that light. Membership card for everyone who joins and becomes a member. But like I said, the first 5 will get a blue T-shirt because that's kind of special to me because that's my favorite color. And as you can see, my office is even blue. And anybody else will receive a white T-shirt. Also, these T-shirts will be on my website. If you've seen any of my other videos or posts that I've done about the anglers fishing apparel, go to my website again at teamtrailbass.com/anglers1.shop. Check out all my gear, T-shirts. I got some new stuff coming down. Trust me, it's hot, and you're going to love it. But anyway, guys, I enjoyed this. Go to my website, get signed up as a member, sign up for our first tournament of the season. Also, next week I will be coming on again to talk about the TTBA Online Bass Series for all you bass anglers. That's coming up, and that'll be a week after, I believe, around the 19th. That tournament will start, and that's also a 7-day tournament. So, and they pretty much, far as the way they run, are pretty much the same, but the BAFL is a little bit different. So stay tuned for those, for all you bass anglers out there. Look forward to that tournament. And in the meantime, this is your boy Ron Pratt, president of the Team Trail Bass Association. Be safe. See you on the water. And as I always say, don't be wishing, be fishing. I'm out.